Testing, mic check, 1, 2.
I still don't know my sexuality.
All right, this is the Pool House. That's the cold open.
It's the Pool House Podcast with your hosts, Alex and Kelsey.
No, I'm being serious.
No, welcome to the Pool House. Welcome back to the Pool House. I'm Alex. This is Kelsey, and Kelsey, take it away.
Yeah, okay. During the Pride Month,
It's Pride Month.
I like the thing that like confuses me still is like people are like, you know how I've said this so many times where it's like people always have to put a label on it. I'm over here like, yo, do we vibe? Cool. Then I can get aroused. But I just came across this thing because I'm old. I'm still on Facebook, but I just do it for the memes.
Elon Musk. Dude, for the memes.
Oh gosh.
For the memes.
It says key differences between pansexual and demisexual. So they dumbed it down for me. And I'm over here like, I don't know. I'm just Kelsey. You know, like pansexual have the potential to form emotional, romantic, and or sexual attractions to
With
people of all
pots and
genders.
pans. Wait.
And also identify as demisexual. So that just made me more confused and may or may not engage in casual relationships.
Demi Lovato.
Require an emotional but not necessarily romantic connection before forming sexual attraction, can identify as straight, gay, lesbian, bi, pan, etc. So I'm like, so there's like subgenres to the genre, but in demi, unlikely to engage in casual relationships.
I don't know. It's a little bit much for me. Like, I just feel like I stopped putting labels on it as well a little while ago, where I'm like, well, there's too many labels and I don't like labels. And it's just, for me, it's always been, I don't know, whoever I like. And it's mostly, I don't know how to explain it, like their essence or whatever, their vibe. It's who they are. It's not based on,
But that made me confused.
Is there such a thing as like vibe sexual? Yeah, I'm just like vibe sexual, dude. Like wherever the vibes take me, I'm just sucking and fucking whatever. If it vibes, I ride. You know what I'm saying?
So like, I used to be casual, but now I'm like not like if I'm at a point now where it's like I'm good, never dating again.
Yeah, I'm
good. I'm solid.
I am so
like I honestly want to be on that train where I'm over here like actually like, you know what, I'm really not interested anymore.
Oh, you're gonna become like a wizard like me, a celibate wizard.
A wizard lizard?
Yeah, sitting here with a candle and a scrying mirror. I asked Kelsey before we started recording. I'm like, hey, should I grab the scrying mirror before this? And I heard the hesitation in your voice. You're like, I guess, yeah, maybe. I was like, oh, uh-oh.
No, I didn't know fully what it was. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, if it's gonna help, may as well.
It's just a little thing that helped with last episode, enhanced last episode. Yeah, that was crazy. Welcome to the Pool House. Last episode companion. This episode. We're just doing a commentary on the previous episodes. Yeah, so when I said you don't get to heal through me anymore, that was like in 44, you know, like at that time stamp, that was crazy, dude. Also, numerologically, it's like, let me do the math.
Sorry,
that reduces to 7, dude. So like, that's pretty cool.
Oh shit, I'm so
like
sorry.
A horoscope fuckboy. But anyways, I took us off there. You were saying something about like not being interested in like the life that you once enjoyed.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what it is. I think it's because of like, I mean, also not to tangent too hard. This is going to be a burp heavy episode, everyone. It will be burp heavy. I'm drinking Sifo brand original seltzer.
Oh, shit.
This shit's aggressive.
Everybody get ready.
It's going to be burp heavy. It's going to be burp loaded. Okay.
Down or up if you're into that.
Do what you want, dog.
Some ASMR.
But like, but now after clicking that, I'm getting all pan and demi stuff on my feed now. That algorithm came quick. But like, I'm sorry.
I probably would too, because it's been so long.
I'm just like, you know, like I'm in a long-term relationship. Like young Kelsey would be like, you're living the dream. You have a boyfriend. What? And I'm like, girl, like I see this on, I know, again, TikTok. Hi. But the thing is, it's like, you know, like, it's just like, in the world. Like, it's like when people say on TikTok, like, you feel like you're in a weird space right now due to the current state of the world, but you still have to go to work. And it's like, I think that's just more or less applicable to everything in my life, where it's like everything just feels so chaotic, but here I am clocking into like my 9 to 5.
Yeah,
You know what I
the
mean? It's
IRS
just like,
still expects taxes and all that, but meanwhile, the world feels
Mhm.
like it's ending or falling apart all the time, or on the
Mhm.
brink of something horrifying.
And like how like, oh, like women, like they took away, oh, I'm the worst feminist, the act that it's like, hey, like emergency care for women in the emergency room is no longer, like they say, yeah, you don't have to practice that anymore, hospitals, it's up to you, but it's up to the state. And it's like, so they're going to do other preventative care prior, like, so like, but women don't go to the ER for elective abortions. It's emergency circumstances that, well, we're going to delay and run all these other tests prior to ruling out the fact that you probably have a fucking electroshock and like, you know, like it's just, you know, blood's poison and the patient and fetus dies because they want to save that to the very last case scenario, even though obviously that's toxic shock. I'm sorry, not electric shock. Like, because, you know, there's actually an infection and the fetus is no longer viable, but it still has a heartbeat. So therefore that heartbeat, that's actually really the mother's heartbeat pumping the blood through the fetus. That's not even actually the fetus's heartbeat. Like, it's just things like that where it's like, I may have PCOS and I may have birth control and protection, but at the same time, it's like, it's just like, that's why I like, it gets to that spirally point where it's like, why do I want to participate in this activity when I live in a red state?
Yeah, when the state is like, now don't get it twisted. Freedom is not the same as autonomy. And you're like, what? Wait a minute. Yes, it is. What do you mean? They're like, no. Those are two different words. What are you talking about? Nuh-uh.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
source, nuh-uh.
Source, I went to Yale Law
Or
School. I'm not a doctor.
source, the answer every parent gives when they're sick of questions, because I said so, okay?
So it's just like I'm in that sort of like, you know, it's just like I'm turned off by the world. I'm being turned off by the government.
Yeah, the government's not very sexy. I will say
It's really not.
some struggles lately with the government and the DMV. That was a fun journey. I think I told you about that off pod, trying to get my real ID.
Yeah.
That's cleared up. I still have my old state license renewed and all that, but no real ID. I'm still not a real person.
What?
No. I made an appointment so I can get it. But in New York State, it's really, really hard to get an appointment in a timely manner. They're booked for these goddamn real IDs a month and a half out in
What the
every
fuck?
fucking county. I was willing to drive to like Syracuse to get this done. Nope, not even fucking possible right now.
Crazy.
It's nuts. And they're like telling people, well, you should have done it earlier. Nobody fucking wants to go to the DMV, okay?
Yeah.
No one's like, a real ID's just dropped. They're camping outside like it's a Nintendo fucking Wii, a Nintendo Switch 2. God, no, they wouldn't camp out for that. Everybody's poor right now. $600. What are you talking about?
Shit.
Yeah. But like, fucking real ID, nobody cares. Like, I don't give a fuck. But they're like, now you can't fly if you don't get it. And it's like, well, okay, I'm afraid of heights.
Same.
I drove to Colorado. Listen, it didn't end well. We all know, folks. But I still drove. I got to see the Joseph R. Biden Expressway, folks. It wasn't finished.
Gosh.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I went to court today. That was fun.
Always a good time. Alex, the troublemaker.
No, it was it was a misunderstanding. We'll call it that. We'll call it a
was just a
misunderstanding.
simple-
Officer, I didn't mean to throw my drugs at your car as you were chasing me. It was a misunderstanding. No, there was a slight lapse in my insurance, like 5 days, and I was not aware that the DMV was not aware that I had fixed that.
No.
So I got pulled over,
No.
and the cop was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean it's suspended? It's been suspended since date I won't say." And he was like, "Did you not get a letter?" I was like, "What letter?" He was like, "Okay, all right. Like, listen, shit happens. I get it. Just get this taken care of tomorrow. Still got to go to court, by the way. Like, here you go." And I'm like, "God damn it. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm just trying to get food. I'm just trying to get food, bro. Like, it's my
I'm just
day off."
snacking.
tomorrow. I'm snacky. I'm running out of gas. The gas station is right there. Could you have at least pulled me over in the gas station so I could fill up
We could have
gotten
gotten roller
together.
hot dogs.
Yeah. Gummy bears. Those mango naked drinks are pretty good too.
Oh, I don't think I've had that.
It was payday.
I'm not gonna.
Bottom one. Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up. It's whatever. Like, here you go.
I'm not gonna lie.
When I talk to cops in this, whatever, officer. Yeah. Yeah, I respect your local law enforcement, folks. So anyways, I get to court and they call me I'm sitting out there. The court doesn't start till 6 o'clock. And
oh my gosh.
Like 5:40. I got there pretty early because I was really anxious and I was like, what else am I gonna do? All I'm doing is thinking about this. And I'm sitting on the bench outside. There's a bunch of people there with like their heads in their hands. They're sweating. Some of them have attorneys. I'm like, should I have brought an attorney? Like, oh shit,
nah,
I don't have an attorney.
Represent yourself.
Yeah, that's what I realized in that moment. Like, I was like, oh, I guess it's just me and ChatGPT today.
Oh my
sitting
gosh.
there like, am I going to jail for a fucking misdemeanor?
Oh
like,
my gosh.
In my head, spiraling. And all of a sudden, like, so it's 5:40 again. Court, the doors do not unlock until 6 o'clock. The bailiff comes out and she goes, "Excuse me, are you Alexander?" Like, points at me. I'm like, okay, how the fuck do you know? Okay, like, and I'm like, yeah, I am. And she's like, come with me. And everyone's looking at me like, what the fuck? What did he do? He must have done something real bad. And I'm jokingly like, oh, guys, well, that's it for me. That's curtains. Nobody says anything. Nobody laughs. I was like, really? No, nobody's going to laugh at this? Fuck. Like, okay. Like, be glad it's not you. And she's walking me in and she sees the folder that I was using for my documents that I had brought as proof for my defense, and which I never had to open, by the way. That's the best fucking
funny part.
She sees that it's got my job's name on it. And she's like, oh my God, you work at bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm not bing, bing, bing. I'm not saying. Yeah, I work at Bing Bing Bing, folks. Certain veterinary hospital, and I was like, yeah, I worked there. I worked there for about a year, and she's like, oh my God, like you guys.
Sorry.
Oh my! She starts tearing up, not because of Kelsey's burps, but because she's like,
it was really bad timing. I wanted a sip.
My dog. And like she's like very soft spoken, talking me through this, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm so shaky right now. Like, I've never been to court before, and she's like, oh, it's all right, it's traffic court. Like, it's one of the most boring types of court, and I've got great news for you. It's been dropped. He miswrote the ticket.
Yay! Fuck a cab.
No, stop. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not gloating here, okay? This was a fucking miracle. They're like, yeah, you can go. Like, we'll call you for the other ticket. There's another ticket, which wasn't as bad, and it's not a misdemeanor. It's just a traffic violation.
Okay.
It's points if I lose. So the fuck what? Better than a misdemeanor.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I walked out.
We don't need records.
Like, I told them before I left, I was like, I'm gonna buy some, like, a big ass meal with the money I thought I was gonna use here for the fines I thought I was going to have to pay. They're like, go do that. Go eat. And I'm like, thank you guys. And I walked out of there happier than anybody has ever walked out of a courthouse, more than marriage. And all these people looked at me like, who were waiting. It wasn't 6 o'clock yet still. They see my beaming face.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, well, that's my time, guys. I'll see you later. And nobody said a thing again. Like, have a good night, guys. Nobody said it.
Have a good night, suckers.
I didn't know. I wasn't gloating. I was just very happy. And I got in my car, Hotline Bling started playing on the shuffle. I was like, back to the norm. You used to call me Amma.
You used to call me Amma.
And I was just like, what? It really does. It really is a rewarding experience doing the work that I do. We really do make an impact.
And somehow so do I.
Speaking of impact, the butt plug bit has not been heard yet.
Your what?
The butt plug bit has not been heard yet.
Oh, thank goodness.
Not that I know of. Nobody said anything. They're all like listening to it at work secretly. Just like, you got to hear this shit. Nobody tell him you heard it. Don't tell him. It's very embarrassing.
Like, they're over here like, this is our secret joke.
secret joke. He thinks
This
he's
is our
funny and all
inside
that
joke.
shit. He's cracking all these jokes here and there, but this is our joke. It's him.
This is our thing.
He's our joke.
Speaking of, okay, so I'm sorry. Speaking of work, okay. So I went into depth yesterday. Alex and I were on a phone call about this particular coworker of mine. Brother,
Oh, Jesus.
you know, I'm not going to go into everything that I told you about, but there's a particular detail that I'm speaking with the security guard. I'm going to tell this story. Actually, I'm going to try and squeeze this in 2 minutes and 31 seconds. I told Alex it's in 2 minutes and 31 seconds. I'll squeeze it in. Long story short, my security guard was like, yeah, that person, like, there was something about hamsters one time in the office. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? She's like, yeah, she had hamsters. And I'm talking to my other coworkers. They're like, no, this bitch brought in a rat to work. And I was like, what do you mean she brought in a rat to work? They're like, I don't know. The bag was moving one day. We heard it was a fucking rat.
Does she have like a pet snake or something?
I don't know, but the thing is that today, you know, like she showed up late as always because that was the biggest like scandal of yesterday. Homegirl was like, just didn't show up. She just didn't show up and didn't let my boss know until 11 saying, oh yeah, I'm running late.
Late by not showing up.
She showed up at 2 p.m. But today I was like walking past the desk because I think she was sleeping in the bathroom again. Again, long story.
Oh my God.
I saw the rat.
Oh shit.
I saw the rat.
So she's bringing her rat to work?
She apparently brings her cats in her car and leaves the car on during the day, but the students were like, hey, why are there cats in this car? This is concerning. Like, what the fuck is going on?
The car is running?
Yeah, and she apparently leaves her cats in the car.
Oh my God.
And I was talking with my other coworker today.
Just bring them in.
And we can't. It's a health code violation.
Fuck that shit. The cats need some,
I know.
some fucking loving.
I don't know why.
Oh my God.
Why are these animals coming? Like, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Susie, it's different. You're an emotional support animal. She's like, I need support. So these poor cats are sitting in the car. She's got a rat in the office.
And like, there's so many, and to the listener, you're like, holy shit, what's going on? This isn't even scratching the surface. And like, I'm the new blood in the office.
Scratching like a cat.
Like, I'm the new blood in the office. And speaking of blood, in 10 seconds here, I'm about to draw some. But the thing is, it's like, the thing is, it's like, I'm over here like, do I say something?
What can you say in that situation? Oh, she got a rat.
Do I say, hey, I saw the rat?
There's a rat. There's a rat in here. And it's Kelsey. She ratted on the rat.
I know. And it's so bad because everyone around me comes up saying, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, I don't know. But everyone's telling me all these details.
Why don't they say anything?
I don't know. Like,
other people, if you're listening to this, why aren't you saying something? Say something. This is a callback to episode 1 of the Pool House. Kitty Genovese. You want that to happen in rat form? Rat Kitty Genovese? That doesn't even make sense. But the real ones get it.
Yes. Damn, that's a really good callback. Applause.
Full circle. 2 years later.
Isn't that crazy? We've been doing this for 2 years. But also, by the way, Alex, I have a little bit of a plot twist for you right now. 1 second. Let me get my pillow. Hold on.
Moving to Colorado?
No. It's a little unexpected because I'm now the troublesome one of the podcast. I'm the bad girl. Well, not bad girl per se, because this is my medication, but
it's
about to inject my medication into my stomach.
Right. Happens.
All right. Yeah, let me let that dry really quick. Hold on.
America's all about
this is let's keep recording because this is real time. Like, oh my gosh. Like, okay, I always get myself psyched out for some reason.
All
right. I got this. I'm a bad bitch. Fuck yeah. Oh, that burns. Ow. 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 Ow.
Yeah, I don't like needles.
I don't either. But this medication literally saves my life.
No, that's important.
Ow. That hurt like a bitch. It's worth it. It's so worth it. It's worth it. Okay.
It's like
Whew,
insulin
thank y'all.
scarcity.
Right?
Like I'm so afraid.
Oh,
I'm so afraid of getting diabetes, but I eat so horribly.
well, I am too. Well, I don't eat horribly, no offense, but my fear is like, because, oh my gosh, we're so spiraling on this right now. Thank you for bringing that up, by the way, Alex. You're over here like, because, so the thing for me is that I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Alex, do you know what that is?
A little bit.
Well, essentially, your body is constantly fighting yourself. You're always in inflammation. Levels of like progesterone, testosterone, estrogen is always off balance. A freaking, like people will lose their hair. They either gain a bunch of weight and can't maintain it, or wow, that needle looks fucked. Sorry.
Ugh.
I'm looking at the needle I just stabbed in
Is
myself.
it an autoimmune disorder?
It's a reproductive disorder. It's a syndrome. Like everyone has different outcomes. But the thing is that it can affect your entire body and livelihood. 50% of people before 40 with PCOS are going to end up with like diabetes.
Damn it.
Yeah. And so like that's the thing where it's like I'm gonna have I think that would be the best route for me with my PCOS journey, because it's like there's studies coming out now saying this is because I've done the prior method where it's like doctors for the longest time said, oh, just get on birth control to control your PCOS. That's just a band-aid solution for a long time problem. And my band-aid solution with my IUD is now not helping me anymore. It's getting worse. And so and also a good description of PCOS. It's like the diabetes of women reproductive systems, if that makes sense. Because like my last blood work, they said, oh, your sugars are high. And I'm and I saw a new PA and they were judging me like a pre-medical bias, where it's like, oh, well, how often do you get fast food? First of all, never, because I'm broke, bitch. I have to bring shit from home. I have a garden in my backyard because I have to grow my own food now because I'm that fucking broke, Like I'm like one day away from like, oh, I have to go fish in my backyard to get protein, Like I have to I have to grow and get my own food. I can't just buy it from the grocery store. Like I'm broke.
Well, yeah, I
And
also
so,
like the food from the store isn't trustworthy anyways.
right. And
We
so
should
the
all be
thing is
farming.
that, so I'm farming now. Like I have a whole ass, like above ground garden that's growing my food that I'm going to be relying on. And I'm still growing more because like, it's just, I need to grow my own food. Okay. So besides the point, but I was like, did I not tell you I have PCOS? So you should know for a fact that means I have a natural insulin resistance because of that. And I'm showing symptoms of Cushing's disease, but that's not Cushing's. It's actually been PCOS this whole time. Like I've been dealing with this since I was 23 years old, and I'm now finally getting answers where it's like I have insulin resistance, therefore it looks like I have diabetes, whereas actually in reality it's PCOS. And then once it keeps going untreated and people just say, oh, just take birth control, it's going to treat itself. It just keeps growing out and out of control until someone actually gets diabetes on top of their PCOS. So to nip it in the bud prior to that, studies are showing that these GLP-1s and the Zepbound, Monjoros, what the fuck ever's in the world is actually helping treat and resolve issues for women that have these issues where their infertility issues prior, because with PCOS, you have huge infertility issues. Like they're now fertile, they're losing the weight, they're keeping it off, their hair's growing back. Like they're now healthy, functioning adults. And so that's why, like, I told my doctor, I was like, I don't want to be that person where I'm saying I need to get on this medication, but I know that's my boyfriend. Sorry, he just texted me. You're going to hear bings in a second.
Bing, bing.
But I'm like, this is the resolution. And I know for a fact insurance is not going to cover it, but this is my life at stake. So if I have to pay out of fucking pocket, I will pay out of fucking pocket. But if you're going to be my doctor, you better advocate for me and try with insurance first before just saying, oh, I'm not even going to try. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what the hell?
Sorry, this is a whole, like, this is my life now. Like, it's been my life for years because
It's scary.
and I think I've said this before, but I was the one that that found my diagnosis. Like I say I'm smart, stupid because y'all probably hear me on here like this dumbass, but like when it comes to certain, I think that, again, ADHD, probably a bit of autism where it's like, this is my passion within the medical field where it's like, I saw the symptoms. I found what it would be. I told my doctors, you're going to give me this full panel blood work and you're going to get me an ultrasound to see if I have too many follicles in my ovaries that would say, hey, like this is the symptom of PCOS because I think there's a genetic link for some reason. And I love how I love medical stuff, but also I never want to go into the medical field. But and they're like, yeah, Kelsey, like we're going to let you like tell us what to do because you're usually right 99% of the time. And unfortunately in this circumstance, I was right. And so it's been at least a year of me learning about PCOS and going on this journey. And even though I've been a bit on the decline because the progesterone I have, it's not working like it used to anymore. It's no longer fighting off the symptoms. The symptoms just keep like acclimating and getting not acclimating. They keep accelerating and getting worse because it's going to get to a certain point where it's like, well, I keep having the ID. Like and they say, oh, just keep using the IUD. And then it's my body grew used to it. It's already accustomed to the whole fucking progesterone. And like, it's now overcompensating, working harder to fight against it. So like, there has to be a new thing to come in. And that's why these studies are saying, get on this. So am I going to be shelling out an extra $500 a month to get on this medication just so I can have a functioning, healthy life? Yeah, because I think it's worth it. Like, is there a benefit where I'm finally gonna feel good about myself and feel normal and even like, and I know this is like not to sound vain, but actually finally lose the weight because I work out, I eat healthy, I do all the things people always criticize me for saying, well, you must not be doing it. I have been since I was 8 years old because I've had gym memberships since I was 8 years old. It's not me, but it's also literally me just because of my genetics. I'm gonna fight.
The medical staff should really be advocating for their patients more and
And I
running the
have
diagnostics that they request because the patient knows their body the best.
And so that's the thing with like, I've noticed the difference between certain doctors and certain schools. And this one in particular that had medical bias against me, they're like, oh, well, you're just a fat fuck. You eat like donuts and fast food and fried shit. Like, do I treat myself every now and then? Yes, but that's not every day, not every week, maybe once a month. Like, it's just like, I noticed the difference of her education compared to the education of my other providers. And I was like, oh, what school did you graduate from? And I have a vendetta a little bit against this school because I don't know if the right word would be carpetbaggers, but they sell snake oil. They sell snake oil. And
We don't like that,
I was
folks.
like, and
We don't
so
like that.
I was like, she said that, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. She's like, yeah, I think the school's no longer available. There wasn't enough demand. And I was like, actually, they lost their accreditation after 3 years because their cohorts kept failing. And so with the university, they originally absorbed because they were like, oh, we want to have that particular program to produce these type of people within the medical field. It completely failed. So you were probably one of only 2 classes that actually somehow passed. And she was like, I actually passed it while it was still, she got in defensive mode immediately. She's like, I passed it while it was still accredited. I passed it while it was still accredited. And I was like, oh, that sounds like maybe you were on the edge of not accreditation, or maybe you weren't the best in your class. Maybe you skate by the skin of your teeth. Tell me about your education. Like, like I'm a businesswoman at the end of the day, but I was just like, okay, okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But I don't know. If anything, if you can't, it makes a lot of sense though, too, now why she's the physician's assistant for this doctor. That the doctor sounds like he's a great guy because he's always booked up. That's why he had to get a PA. But
God damn, I hate that shit.
I know, but she has a lot of openings. The trend and pattern is trending and patterning. I'm just saying, but maybe the only reason why I left my last PA is because she had to move and she's way too far from me. Wonderful woman. I would shout her name to the rooftops, but that's like, I don't want y'all to know exactly where I go to or places like that. But it's just like amazing woman, amazing provider, but just way too damn far. But I'm like, fuck it. If I have to go out of the way to go see that person, I'm going to start doing that because she advocated for me since day one. My dermatologist since day one, my psychiatrist since day one. And I know and see the difference. And I send people their way. I'm like over here, like, me as your patient is worth more than gold. Like, because you're going to make a lot of clientele, you're going to make a lot of money if you make me happy. And if you better keep me happy and you better make me happy, or else it's going to flip on a dime. I'll do a 180 real quick. And then next thing you know, you're out of the job.
My first psychiatrist is dead now.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
I only went to him like twice, but that was like my first time trying psychiatry as a young adult in New York City. The big city, psychiatry. And I needed to get on medication after the, that little 6-day stint in the psych ward, April 2017, from just, breaking down, too much shit going on. And I went to this guy who's really like one of the top rated in the city, and he'd been doing it for a long time. Emphasis on doing it for a long time. Like, very fucking old man.
Gosh.
And the first, I met with his assistant, or the nurse practitioner or whatever they are. She was so nasty. Should not be in psychiatry at all. Was like, I was telling her about my anxiety, and she's like, "What? Why? Why can't you eat? Why don't you just fucking eat something?" I'm like, "What?
It doesn't work like that, babe.
I'm here for you to tell me how to do that." And then, anyways, I eventually got to speak to the actual guy himself, and I'm telling him all of the things I'm going through, and he keeps going, "What? You what?" He's like mishearing me, and I'm like, this is not gonna work.
This is not gonna work.
What did they put me on back then? It was like Wellbutrin, which is like, why would you put me on Wellbutrin? I wasn't trying to.
No, I know people that have had success with Wellbutrin, but
it was horrible.
I know. That's what I was about to say.
Monster.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. There's way more adverse effects with Wellbutrin than it actually treats. And like,
I didn't even smoke at the time, and then I started smoking blunts on it.
Yeah, no, like, because like with the girl that I was just bitching about, she's like, well, because she's like, I can't afford $500 a month for this medication. I'm like, bitch, like, you should be making 6 figures. What do you mean you can't afford $500 a month of medication?
That's bullshit.
But because I'm sorry. I know I'm not, that sounds from a place of privilege, but I know how much PAs make. And especially if you've been doing it for a long time, hey, pay wage increases. But I was like, so are you able to afford like only your mortgage and probably phone bills and grocery? Like,
what kind of car
it's just
does
like
she drive?
living beyond means, probably, because most people live their lives based on their best performance rather than their worst. And then that's how they end up in the hole later down in life, because they like, oh, well, like, I can't pay this car payment anymore because it's too much. Well, that's because you bought that car whenever you're living your best life. And now, like, for example, especially if realtors, it's a downtime low and they're like, well, I don't want to have a Toyota Camry. I want a Range Rover. It's like, well, you can't afford it. Sorry, besides the point. But she was like, well, have you tried Wellbutrin? I'm like, bitch, you are not fucking with my psych meds. You're talking to my psychiatrist first. She's like, well, have you tried phentermine? And I'm like, bitch, I'm also on Adderall. It's literally legalized speed.
Yo,
it's literally just legal speed.
Yo, sick.
You would not even qualify because
they wouldn't give that to me in a million years.
But the thing is, I'm like,
regular Adderall in a million years.
I told her my priority is like, I need a medication that, like, because I have Adderall for my ADHD. But I'm like, I don't even take it anymore because I'm thriving in my current work environment because they accept that I thrive in chaos.
But the thing is, dextroamphetamine. That was a very effective medication.
Oh, I'm intrigued. Yeah, no, people just throw phentermine out like it's a resolution, but again, it's another Band-Aid, like barely sticking on Band-Aid for a long-term problem.
Cool thing about ADD medication is, for some people, you take it for a stint, and then you just like, your body learns how to live like that forever.
My body didn't like it. I personally didn't like it. Just
the dextroamphetamine, and that permanently changed me.
For me, with my Adderall,
I don't slur anymore as much.
And then it worked for you, and I'm happy. But for me, with Adderall, I was like, I don't. it doesn't work for me.
How
It
does it
really
make you
does. I'm going to
feel?
tell my psych that.
Not to sound like a psychiatrist, but how does it make you feel?
It makes my excretions smell really bad. So, like,
Yeah, it does that. It
see,
do be doing that.
I don't like that. And like, it gives me a headache. One time it gave me hot flashes.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's
it's
not good.
honestly,
It's supposed to be fun.
it was just, no, it's not, it wasn't fun for me. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
no,
feel like,
get rid of it then. Give it to
no, we don't condone that. But like,
donate it
for me,
to your good pal.
but for me, I was like, it just gave me like, it just felt like I took a pill version of a Red Bull and it only lasted for like 4 hours, where it's like I just felt awake, but I
Yeah,
didn't feel
the
focused. I
half-life on
didn't
that shit
feel
isn't very.
like, I didn't feel toned down. I felt still me, with my,
Right.
so I'm over here like, I'm just going to embrace my ADHD as my superpower and utilize it to, oh, speaking of, I have to email this one person back tomorrow. That just came to my mind. But like,
Embracing
it's
it.
just, but it's like I embrace it more than anything now. But I told my doctor, I was like, I don't want anything to fuck with my Lexapro. My Lexapro
Ooh.
is my life. It's my livelihood. It's the reason why I am able to function normally in society. Like, fuck the Adderall. I will never take that again if I don't have to.
Yeah,
But
that'll
like the thing
offset
is
your
like
brain chemistry. Like it's
that
guaranteed to.
Lexapro.
Like,
Like,
especially
I'll
if you're
take
on
that shit.
Pro. Yeah, you gotta keep it the way it is. If what has been
Mhm.
working is working.
It's working. She's working. She's busting her fucking ass for me. And like, it really did not sit, like, it's been at least a year now since I started it, because I was like, I'm like a nervous nilly when it comes to pills. And I'm like, okay, I want to start in the lowest dose. And then honestly, I was like, bitch, give me the 20 milligrams. Like, after I hit 15, I was like, I'm not doing 15. I'm doing 20.
Turn it up.
But it really, I think that's why also, like I said earlier, this is just a whole dump session. Sorry, listeners, where I was like, I don't care anymore about like, oh, like I don't want to have sex. I don't want to do that. Like, cause like, I think it's the Lexapro, probably, like thinking back on it, but
Yeah,
it's like,
when my ex got on Lexapro, that was the beginning of the end.
but I'm happier. I'm a happier functioning person.
That's what matters,
Like,
though. At the end of the day.
mhm.
Sorry, I can't talk.
It's okay. But I was just like, it makes my life, I feel more like that's my resolution, where it's like, I feel more grounded. I can function. I can go out. Like, I don't have panic attacks because of the fucking, like, well, granted, I do like my blue light glasses and my sunglasses inside, because I don't like the iridescent lighting in stores, or like whatever the fucking word is. It's just like, I can do shit. I can function like a proper person within society. Like, because at one point, my anxiety got so horrendously bad, like that I couldn't, like, if I was driving for more than 5 minutes, I'm having a fucking pain. Like, I don't know why. It's like, cause like, I'm not scared of driving, but something about it is that like, I start driving, then I just have a random panic attack, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't fucking do this. I can't fucking,
Oh,
and it was so bad. It was, I can't, I would like to say I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemies, but some people have done me wrong. I'll be realistic, but I don't feel like I'm monotone and just completely shut off, where it's like a robot, where it's like, but I'm still me, but it makes me a more functional me, and I feel so much. I love my Lexapro. If anyone tries to take my fucking Lexapro from me, I'm gonna go to fucking war. I'm just saying right now.
RFK is coming for that Lexapro.
I know, and he better watch
really
the fuck
scary.
out.
It's like they're all prioritizing the wrong things. It's like, stop going after the things that make people feel safe.
Contributing to society. I'm paying my taxes because I have to take one little white circular pill every day, and you want to fucking take that from
for people? Isn't the government supposed to help, or are we all just realizing now that that's not actually what they're supposed to do, and that they're only here to control us? Oops.
And our current administration is anti-constitutional. Sorry, not sorry. Really, actually, not sorry at all. But
so is the previous one. But
I gotta say, I really wanted to talk about this. I really did. I'm glad you brought it up, because I didn't know how to bring it up, honestly. I'm definitely pro Gavin Newsom now.
I don't know what he did.
He is the brother. Okay, he is the governor of California. He has his ups and downs where people are like, he might not be pro homeless, but at the same time, like he's like
people.
I like houseless. Sorry, houseless. But at the same time, it's like
he would call them homeless.
Exactly. But the thing is that he's like, Trump set out the National Guard and Marines against my wishes. That's not correct. That's not right. And like, first of all, also that's like pretty much illegal. And this hasn't been done since the 1960s.
Isn't this kind of like martial law, what they're doing?
Yes, but the thing is though, even though it's like, this is a very worrisome time overall as Americans, being so anti-Trump has made me so much more American. Because I'm like, you are a terrible fucking psychopath that's also geriatric and losing his mind. Which also, fun fact, he's 100% wearing a catheter now, aside from shitting his pants and having to wear a diaper since the 90s because of he's cathed up now because he's so fully incontinent. Like, his brain's fucking mush and his fucking followers still over here like, yeah, he's the best. What the fuck? It's a cult. It's a cult. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. And pissing. But you can't he sends the Marines, which you can't send the Marines to attack your own people of your government, like of your country, of your
people. They're traitors in his mind.
Exactly. And so they can't do anything, especially for the National Guard. I can't say for the Marines because it's not rolling off the top of my head right now. They can't do shit aside from backup. No, they can't do anything aside.
Federal.
No. If they are sent in by the president, they can't do anything aside from back up the LAPD. So what is happening is that they are trying to maintain the protests. They can't go out on their own accord or follow, or they cannot by any means necessary follow the order. If the president today said, I declare war on Los Angeles, the Marines have to do what I say. They, under their oath, they cannot do that.
Damn, so
they absolutely could not. They're just chilling there. And those that actually maintain their oath, they should just sit there and chill the fuck out. Unless
have you gone to the dispensaries? Just like, I'm here on a sign.
I know, exactly. But the thing, they're going to be there for at least 60 days.
Yeah, I'm a soldier, but I'm a lover, not a fighter.
It's going to cost millions of taxpayer dollars, which I'm over here like, so weren't y'all supposed to save money, but now you're spending more money than like for unnecessary bullshit? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hashtag Doge. Government efficiency.
And like, I literally got in a fight.
The FAA so we could send the Marines to LA to sit around and fart.
And I literally got in a fight earlier where it's like, I was like, I'm not, because someone that's pro-Trump, I was like, I'm like, we're not going to agree. Like, and they keep egging on and on and on. And I'm like, I'm not fucking contributing to this conversation because we're going to disagree. And if I try to counter argue, you're going to say, no, you're wrong because I'm right. And like, you're wrong. And I'm like, both of us could be wrong. Both of us could be right. One could be right. One could be wrong. I don't give a fuck. But I was like, the thing is that you are so absorbed into this fucking bullshit with this disillusion of grandiose. Like, it's just, it's like, I was like repetitive. Like, I'm not participating.
So those are also the same people that when they sense that they're outnumbered politically will assert, I don't want to talk about politics.
Sorry, I know this is more short news podcast, but like, this is just like my life.
No, you didn't hear what I said. Those types of people who say those things and egg you on, those are the same types of people who, when they realize they're outnumbered politically, like surrounded by Democrats, assert before anybody says anything, like at a family gathering or wherever.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about politics right now.
Yes. Especially because like with this whole shit going, like, yes, exactly. Because like a lot of Trumpers have been a lot like, especially because Florida, I'm surrounded by them. They've been really fucking quiet lately. They've been really fucking quiet. And it's like, it's just like, sorry, it's so frustrating. This is my daily life. They're the ones I don't want to talk about it, but you'll disregard my boundary when I say I don't want to participate in this conversation. Why do you keep trying to have this conversation?
Florida, you know what they say, Florida's just New Jersey with palm trees.
That makes sense. They think they're better than everyone else for some reason.
Jersey has palm trees now. If you go to the shore, they bring them in.
Makes sense.
Integrating them from China, we've got to get them out of here, folks. No more palm trees in my New Jersey, folks. We're going to make New Jersey again. We're going to make New
Bring back
Jersey
Snooki.
New Jersey again.
I would elect Snooki as the governor of New Jersey.
He hasn't like come out and been like, why do they even call it New Jersey? It's the only one I know about.
Oh my gosh.
Where's the old Jersey?
And there's only one Georgia.
There's only one Georgia. I told them they have to change the name over there to something else, but not that. You can't do it.
Because obviously we're the original George.
We're the OGs, as they'd say in Atlanta. Believe me, I know people. I know Migos, the two of them that are left. He took off, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, brother.
Believe me, it was very sad. I was going to pardon him, but he pardoned himself.
He
got pardoned,
pardoned.
He got pardoned by somebody else.
It was, oh gosh, not to bring up old.
No more ad-libs from Takeoff. No more skirt. He skirted out of life, out of the astral plane. He took off.
He also
took off now.
I mean, not to bring up old drama, but he also skirted with Cardi B because she brought up whenever her and Offset were having like a huge like break off like previously. She was like Takeoff took it to his grave that we were fucking around behind the scenes because Offset been fucking around as well. But obviously he took his secret to the grave. You didn't. Can't even imagine.
The Migos after they died. She's like, oh yeah, your friend? You thought he was your friend? What? Are they cousins? I thought they were just. I know
there was
Migos.
one friend and two people that. That was a good one. I know there was
the
two.
Three amigos. That's why they're called Migos.
Two were related. One I think was a friend.
Oh, like the Party Rock guys, but it's just two of them. Uncle. That's a weird duo. Talk about creepy uncle. Tight shorts. Like, yo, yeah, I'm the cool uncle. I'd rather you drink and party rock with me. Party rock with me than party rock somewhere where it might be dangerous. I'm your cool uncle. Yo, let's make like a mixtape. His nephew was just there for the summer. Like, yo, let's like make a mixtape. My wife just left me. And that's how LMFAO started. Yo, what's something the kids say? I don't know, like in text messages or something, like LMFAO, right? Like, haha. And the other guy, the nephew never says a fucking word. He's just there like on his phone. Like, yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, LMFAO, sick. Uncle Party Rock. It's a good song. Did that at a karaoke bar once with my friend.
I'm too terrified to do karaoke. Like, I'm a really good singer, but I get like so scared.
But you have to be super drunk. Like, and I'm not promoting that. And I don't drink, so I haven't been to a karaoke bar. But like, oh, you have to. We were drinking bomb shots that night, where you drop the shot glass into a glass of beer, and then you chug the beer with the shot in it. Yeah, good times. Being engaged is fun sometimes.
I just gotta say earlier tonight, because I didn't read out of all of Alex's text because I just got a massage. Like, I was in a phase. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, of deliriousness because my masseuse was so amazing.
Damn.
Love you, Logan. Hey, boo. The knots of my back have been ultimately released. He was a wizard. He was a wizard with the massaging. But I saw that you called and I called you back. And you're like, hey, I'm at the bar. And I was like, I was like, you're at the bar? Like, I was like half asleep, half in like a state of delirium. And I was like, you're at the bar? And you're like, it's Shirley Temple. And I was like, okay, good. You're like, I'll call you later. And I was like,
oh, yeah. No, it was super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Shirley Temple and a pizza. Truffle pizza.
I love a good truffle.
Believe me, folks. There was no alcohol consumed by me.
And that's good. I'm working on it. I've been saying that for a long time, but I'm working down. So therefore, once I'm down,
there's better things to drink out there. You know what I've been doing a lot of? Kombucha.
Ooh, what's your hyperfixation?
Mango kombucha.
Ooh, which brand?
What's the GT Dave one? GT? Yeah.
I love that brand. That's the good one. Like,
yeah, he cares a lot.
Everything else sucks.
That man's passion for the booch. There's no There's no comparing it.
And it's honestly the best tasting.
It is.
Like, I've tried
feels
other
good,
brands.
too when you drink it in your stomach. This sounds like an ad. GT, hit us up. Dave, come on. You know I love you, man.
Please, we love you. Like, honestly, like, that was my game plan where it's like, because I'm reducing on alcohol because I want to take care of myself, live a good life, live a long life, live a healthy life. And
yeah.
again, this sounds so fucking fad based, but like, I shit you not, like, just pour some kombucha into a wine glass and it gives you the satisfaction. Like, it's like a fruity beer. You know what I mean? But like, depending on the flavor you choose.
I like the GT bottles though.
I do too.
They're pretty cool.
But I love that booch because I was like,
So
I tried other booches before, but like they just don't taste good. They're
no,
like,
it's not the same. And he in his documentary, they did it like 5 years ago or pre-COVID.
there's a documentary?
Yeah, they interviewed him. They did a whole profile on him. I don't know for what magazine, but there's a video. I'll send it to you later. Cody and Noel made
Yes.
it after, and that's why it went viral, and he went viral, and he's actually a really cool guy. And they had a booth at the VIP at a festival I was at, and oh, beautiful, beautiful. That's all I'll say.
I just want to chug
because
some
he's so
kombucha now.
about the craft, and they make it in small enough batches where you can give a shit when you make it.
I wonder, you know how like back in the day, like whenever like the colonists of America, they were like, for most parts, like they were drinking beer all the time because the water was so dangerous.
Never hydrated. They were always drunk.
The beer content was way. The alcohol content was way lower than like it is to nowadays, right?
Is it like a Bud Light though? I don't think, because kombucha is a very, very low amount of alcohol, like 0.001 or something. It's like similar to non-alcoholic beer or something.
That's why I'm over here like put a kombucha in a wine glass and sit back and relax because it's the same ABV as a non-alcoholic beer at 0.5%.
Oh, yeah. So
but you're getting the probiotics and shit.
Probiotics. Beautiful, folks. And doing a lot
also,
of that.
By the way, clip it, post it on TikTok. Dave, we love you.
This episode could be brought to you by GT's Kombucha.
I seriously love you. Like JT.
I'm just going into
Guava Goddess. That's my go-to.
A MeUndies ad right after.
The sacred one, the blue spirulina.
This episode, oh, that one's cool. Holy shit. I haven't seen that one in a minute. What happened, Dave? Where is it?
It's still around. It's still around. It's like, well, around where I'm at, it's still around. But like,
I'm driving.
That one, okay, I shit you not, that sacred blue spirulina one, okay, because I can't do blue dyes at all, or else I'm like tapped out for literally 48 hours, like just a GI bowel issue shitting my brains out because
it's not meant to be consumed.
No, like because my thing is that the last time I had a Sonic Ocean water, whatever blue dye they use for their blue coconut kills me.
You're not the only one. That shit gives me it fogs me up. Like it makes my brain very foggy and slow. I don't know how to explain it.
It's way too sugary, but like for me, that sacred blue spirulina one tastes exactly like an ocean water, but not too crazy sweet. Like it tastes coconutty, limey, like just and it has that fizzy.
I'm going.
Like I love. My gosh!
Fetch quest for some kombucha. I hope I don't
literally
get over again.
I'm literally gonna go buy kombucha tomorrow.
It's the same cop that pulled me over. I'm just trying to get some kombucha, officer. Like, oh my gosh. It's that way. He knows where the spot is. He's like, you should have asked.
We're going to become kombucha queens. Dave, we love you. We're going to tag you,
pivot?
Please.
We're pivoting from alcohol to kombucha?
No, I will definitely be a kombucha queen because obviously it's way better for you.
It's an expensive habit.
Yeah, but worth it.
Can it be bought?
I'd rather have a...
Dave, hit us up.
Yeah.
Hey,
how do we become investors?
Can I get a pallet of Mystic Mango, please?
Mystic
Mango is my favorite, but Trilogy is probably my second favorite.
Trilogy's been the classic. That's why.
Like, reminds me of her.
It's the classic.
Oh, like you don't know which her I'm referring to, though. It could be any. No, it reminds me of
I know,
fiance.
but
it does, because like She's the one who introduced me to kombucha. We went to this very spiritual store, and she was the one who like found my robes that I still use now for Reiki. And, like, it was a very formative time in my life, and she was like, "You got to try this stuff. It's like alcohol, but it's like barely any." And I was like, "Oh, I like the sound of that." And then I tried it, and now I'm hooked. Believe me, that first time I was shitting.
For me, when I go back to matcha, like good matcha, yeah, the shitting be real.
Have you ever had a God, what is it? A chia seed pudding?
Yes.
That shit will literally that shit will
Fuck
have
you.
you
I made a
just
chia seed
sliding out
pudding
here
one
like a
time.
continent.
I made a chia seed pudding one time,
That shit will make you
yeah.
it's just coming out. It's
And
good
I
though
would
if you
say,
need a cleanse. Just make sure you're sitting on the toilet while you're eating it.
and if you add kombucha on top of it, holy
You
shit!
gotta
But like,
call off from work that day. You
like
better take some
we
PTO for the week.
we both like the trilogy because it has a twinge of spiciness. But so I'm looking at the website right
I thought
now
it was
where it's like,
because it was
oh,
the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
yes. But so I'm over here like, if you're a starter, okay, this is like dead ass, like real advice. Like if you're a starter in the kombucha game, like try Guava Goddess, Peach Paradise, the Fruity Girls, Mystic Mango,
That one's pretty good. Yeah.
Golden Pineapple. I'm
Ooh,
looking at
yeah.
everything.
Golden pineapple's good.
Stay away from that. Chia, if you like
Shitting your brains out.
if you're like a naturalistic person that likes the ocean water from Sonic, Sacred Life tastes exactly like that for me, except not as sweet. It's just like that's maybe strawberry serenity might be similar on par, where it's like if you're starting into the kombucha world, it's gonna be effervescent like with the apple cider vinegar, and it's not as aggressive. It's way more fruit flavor forward. But like, like you're going to find out what works for you. Maybe I'll say that, and you might even like marine greens the most of all. You're like, no, Kels. Like, I want that.
I found a local kombucha brewery, a brewery, if you will. Wait, what time do they close tomorrow? What the fuck are their hours? That's, yeah, 1 to 6. They're totally understaffed. And they're only open Fridays and Saturdays. Oh my fuck.
And so underrated.
Damn. What about this one? Where is this located? Danbury. Oh, that is close. And where is?
I am intrigued by this one quote unquote brewery near me that serves like non-alcoholic beverages that has like these CBD THC beverages that like they fuck me up. I'm not gonna lie, one beverage fucks me up. Like just from the can, I'm over here like it. The different like like you can open a Sprite and it's like, oh yeah, Sprite fizz, but it's like once you go get a Sprite from McDonald's, it's extra
never
spicy.
The same after that.
I feel like because they have it on tap there, it's going to be extra spicy and I'm going to be extra. But it's like Delta 9, Delta 8, whatever's legal in the state of Florida. I just need to go because support your local businesses. Support them.
Support your local businesses. But yeah, I was looking at some of the breweries or kombucha breweries around here. Now it's just showing me beer gardens. And I'm like, what am I going to do there? Thanks. Like, I do have this new thing with me ever since like this spiritual awakening back in March or whatever the fuck we're calling it. The
Alexening.
The day Alex became whatever he is at work now. But oh my God, what was I saying? Wow. I have this thing where I love people watching now. Like not in a creepy way. Not in like a I'm watching you type of way, but like I'll go to a mall and I'll just sit somewhere and I'll like try to tune into different conversations. And like I'll switch from like one to the other and be like, oh, these people are fighting over here. These people are planning their vacation. These people behind me are talking about their vet visit. Oh, wait a minute. Where are they going?
You're just being observant. Like, oh, you remember how last episode, I forgot what you said, what it was for the, like walking up on people, like the shadow walking. Yeah, like I did that today with some person of mine where I was like, oh, sorry. She was like, I didn't know you were there. I was like, oh, sorry. I didn't. I'm wearing like flip flops, but okay, cool. I don't know how you didn't hear me, but no, that's just being observant. We are more cut from the same cloth than we think we are, I think, because that's like That's why I'm in my role that I am currently, because my director is like, you have something special to you that draws people.
And that's why
Like,
I'm the death doula at work now.
And that's why I'm like, he's like, my former person that worked with me, he didn't get canned per se, but he got transitioned into another role and not working for us anymore, even though he's been there for 4 years.
It's about transitions.
But I was like, why is this person not taking on this role? Why am I taking on this role? And I haven't even hit my 90-day mark yet, because my boss is like, Kelsey, you have the magic potion. You have something that you have the it. I burping again. But I saw it, like, burp heavy again. I warned y'all in advance. I said, like, I tell everyone, like, yeah, I'm the personality hire, and they're like, what though? And I'm like, because people like me because I make them comfortable. I make them happy, and then I make them laugh, and then I tell them what to do, and then they do what I say.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it.
And also, speaking of telling what people to do, what I say, Alex is coming to that time.
It is coming to that time. Yeah, I got to turn on the air conditioner. I've been wearing this new cardigan like it's a badge today.
Brother, you're sweating like no other right now.
I love cardigans.
I can't see you, but I can tell.
They're like a hug, just a big hug that you're always wearing.
A big sweaty hug.
No, I mean, well, right now, yeah, but that's my uniform at work, and to the point where they're actually redesigning my team's uniforms to look like mine.
Watch us someday, like a few years down the line, we have our own private practice, and then it's a TV show, and we're like shrugging shoulder to shoulder, cardigans and care.
Cardigan care.
But do you have anything left to say for the rest of this episode?
Folks, I'm a free man. I walked in that court scared. I walked out there saying I'm hungry. And
I'm Kelsey.
And this is the pool house. This is still the pool house, even though I'm recording this from not the pool house. And the pool house is going away soon, folks, not the podcast.
Wait. Whoa.
Yeah, in a few weeks I'll be moving. I'll be staying local, but I'm going on my own. I'm moving out, and I'll be getting an apartment. We'll be doing the apartment house.
Thanks for dropping that bomb on me, dog.
It hasn't really been like exciting for me. It's been very anxiety inducing, this whole process.
Oh yeah.
So it's not really something I've wanted to talk about, but
I'll hold up
and it's a lot of change. But it's time, and wherever we go, we'll still have. It's like what do they say in the fucking Thor movie? Asgard is not the place; it's the people.
Well, then I will hold up. I will be the Asgard place, because I will be in the lanai. I'll be in the pool house.
Yeah,
Alex obviously has to.
I haven't recorded in the pool house in months. Like when we I don't know, when was it that I stopped and I took all my equipment out?
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been like most of the year that I haven't been recording in there.
So I'll hold it up by being the Floridian here now. But maybe one day Alex and I will record in person, and we'll be in the lanai and
once
do
I get
the
my
pool house.
real ID.
Yes.
Oh God, that's coming up though. Next month.
I think we should. That has to happen, brother. That has to. It needs to. That'd be so fucking insane.
Hell yeah, I can take some PTO. I think.
Fuck yeah.
It's time for me to take some PTO.
Mm-hmm.
My year anniversary is coming up in 2 days.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Update your passport then, as well.
That's a good. I don't have a passport.
Get a passport.
Get a passport. Okay. Yeah.
I'll update mine.
Hell yeah.
And then we can do the Margaritaville shit too.
Live from Mar-a-Lago. We're here with the president. Somehow we landed him. He smells like shit and piss.
It's going to be so crazy once I see you in person.
It's going to be so great, Kelsey. Believe me.
I'll literally just poke you on the shoulder like, you're real. You're a person.
And I'll probably be wearing a cardigan. So I'll be like, do not touch the cardigan.
And then we can
it was 20% off.
I'll tell you the details afterwards too. But yeah, We get discounts, by the way.
Because we can be heroes, even though we accidentally manifested Jimmy.
We get discounts now.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shit. I'm so sorry. I've redeemed myself in your eyes from the Margaritaville in the sky, doing what I do every day.
We can literally get a free cruise.
Holy shit, dude. I got to tell my coworkers about this. We all go. The hospital closes.
We can get a free cruise.
Guys, let's all go at the same time. The ICU is empty. Where is everybody? Margaritaville cruise. They're heroes. Free cruise. The hero ride free cruise.
Oh, gosh.
I run the Margaritaville cruise out of business. Or like they killed Jimmy Buffett again. But this time the business, the estate ran out of money from too many free cruises.
Y'all.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
We love you.
We love you. You're very special.
You're very special.
You're very special, folks. God bless the United States.
Fuck Trump.
Pissed my pants, and I liked it.